JJ the CPA here. We got good news. It is straight off the press. I just got off the phone with my great friend, my banker, and he indicated that he just got off the wire, the SBA wire, ISBA, that PPP2 will be going live Monday. So my understanding is, in talking with my banker, is that the banks, basically the portal to the SBA just reopens. No new requirements that was indicated in the wire. No new application appears to be coming out based on this right now, which is April 24th at 3:40 p.m. Central Standard Time, which means it's off to the races. Here we go, off to the races. Now, one of the things that I was asking him about is that many of you have a SBA number. And if you have an SBA number, what he indicated was that the bank then had submitted the information to the SBA. That's how the SBA number was generated. And therefore, what should be the case is when it comes back live, assuming you've confirmed with your bank that you do want them to submit PPP2, that in essence, they're now just seeing it through. At his bank, there were just a few, that they had everything in and it was submitted, and then they got word back that it was dried up. And those were clients that had gotten them stuff like that day. It wasn't even anything that bank had lagged on in any way, shape, or form. But if you have an SBA number, that's good news. What else is good news is that appears to be no new application, no new information. So what I've been talking about is still going to be in play, which is for the sole proprietor, it's Schedule C, line 31, period, the end. Don't try and do anything else if you're still submitting. If your bank is asking for 941s when you're a sole proprietor, it's probably just a general message. Let them know there is no 941s with a Schedule C unless you are paying employees. So if you are paying employees, not 1099s, but W-2 employees, and you're a Schedule C, you're doing one application, okay? But let's just make this clear. If you're a sole proprietor and you do not pay wages to employees, it's Schedule C, line 31. If you are a sole proprietor and you pay employees, you pay W-2, you withhold taxes, there's no way you're like, do I pay wages? It's not possible because there's so much to that ordeal of paying wages to employees. Then SBA came out on the 14th and said it'll be for those individuals that are sole proprietor, it's their line 31, plus then the same calculations for employees, in the sense of you take the employees, the 941s, right? Last 4 quarters, right? Or you can go the W-3, box 5, plus the employer paid health insurance, employer paid retirement, as well as the SUTA and the employer paid health insurance, okay? But for the self-employed, sole proprietor, independent contractor, you need the Schedule C, okay? Now, I've got plenty of videos on that, but I'm telling you right now, if you don't have something submitted to the bank, you need to get it done now. Today, Monday morning, you better be knocking on a front door somewhere if you don't have an application in. If you've not reaffirmed to the bank that you want PPP2, you need to do it. So nothing new as it relates to the requirements, unless they come out with something over the weekend or Monday morning, which would be surprising. You want to make sure 3 things. Are you in with the bank? If you have an SBA number, you need to reaffirm to the bank that you do want it. And then number 3, if you're not in with the bank, you need to be getting in as well. Now, I've got an update on EIDL in another video. I'll be going live 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, Central Standard Time on my YouTube channel. And it'll be quite exciting. And hopefully a number of you that have been waiting will be getting that funding early next week on the PPP. All right, hey, don't you ever forget, need to subscribe. Don't forget that, all right? Love it if you'd subscribe. And then you've never met a CPA quite like me. Here we go.